Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new showcase, and this time it's time to share with you the full collection, my full painted collection of Blue Ball. So here you have all what I have painted in Blue Ball since today, that is May 23rd, 2021. Okay, I still have the novelty team to be painted, so it's not going to appear in these pictures because I only share my painted collection and never share painted miniatures that are not done. Okay, so as you can see here, I have 6 teams. Starting from here, I have the Necromancer Horrors, Black Orcs, a second team of Orcs. This is the Orcs from the 90s. Chaos Chosen as well, miniatures from the 90s, and the Human team. So this was my first team, the one I painted a long time ago, and this is the last team I painted, although both are teams that are the miniatures are from the 90s. You can see I have some good amount of balls, I have the markers for some of the teams. Of course, the old teams don't have this type of markers or counters. And then I have a couple of things that you will find interesting, the referees and some metal trophies. So let's do a little bit of show case. So the first team we have here is my Orcs teams from the 90s, when I think there was the second edition of Blue Ball was launched, or the third edition. The first one I started playing. So I start playing with Orcs. I share the box with a friend, so this way I only have the Orcs, I don't have the humans, and I created quite a big team at the end. So I managed to get more Black Orcs, more Bleachers, so I can have 4 Bleachers, I can have 4 Black Orcs, or no, are core blockers. I have 3 launchers. And I have some goblins. These goblins are made of metal, so it's a mixture of plastic. So you can see all the line have the same, all the line orcs have the same position. So you only have the black orc, the lineman, the blitzer, and the launcher, and all of them had the same position. So not much variety in that period of time. If you want to add variety, you have to go for the metal one. So this way you see, and even the metal one was mimicking the position of the plastic one. You can see that was not a big difference. This is the metal lineman here, and then I have a metal launcher. Okay. Thrower, sorry, not launcher, thrower. I had the old Volgbot miniature, and this is the old Morhan Thor, and I keep them on their own original bases. So I'm thinking if I will modify, if I will move them to bigger bases, not just these two. I'm thinking if I will move them to wrong bases, but I'm not sure. And I also add to the team a shaman that I use as a sorcerer. So nice team. You can see this, the paint job maybe was simple of what I'm doing today, but I was happy, and was a team that it really worked very well for me. So I was using, they were not big guys at that period of time. The big guys were introduced later on, so the only way to have big guys in the team was to hiring star players. And for a long period of time, I only had one team in my collection. So this was the second team. These are the orcs that came with the Blue Ball that was launched about 4 years ago, 3 years ago. I don't remember. I think it was 4 years ago. That was the new orcs. So they look quite much bigger than the one from the 90s. They look stronger. And I also decided to increase the number of orcs of the original team, because I wanted to have more black orcs, so I bought some orcs in metal. I think they are from, if I'm not wrong, this is from Mako Miniatures, but the other one I don't know. This Simiesque is made of resin, and I don't remember. And I also had some plastic goblins of the new goblins that are quite nice, and a troll. Okay, so here you have the troll. The picture is not very good for this troll. It's a little bit weird how it's positioned. But you can see here, I decided to go for a different color. You remember the previous ones were in yellow. You can see a little bit of the background of the picture. So I went for red, and I decided to do some weathering on the armor, like if the paint is scratched. So I decided to go for a different direction, and I think at the end the team was quite nice. I played with them, not too much Okay, I did not play that much as I played the previous edition, but I was happy with the paint job, and I did really enjoy painting them. And in that case, I keep both how it's called this both teams from the starter set. So I also keep the humans. I bought second box of humans so to enable to have 4 blitzes at the end, because I play a small tournament with the humans and it did not perform very well. I think you have to have the 4 blitzers. I have there as well the ogre. I bought it together with when I bought almost the first box, and I also have the counters painted that you can see. So, and then here from Mako Miniatures, I add this Thug, okay, just to be added in case I want a star player. So I wanted something that is have a little bit of punch. Maybe it was to use to play with orcs that I was missing the strength 4. I don't know. But at the end, I was happy. I paint them in the Barcelona football team colors, okay? So the soccer football team, and I was quite happy with the result. So I also did a little bit of weathering, not as much as on the orcs, but I was quite happy on the paint job, and I think it's a nice team that I added to my collection. Blood Bowl Season 2 came, and with them also came the Necromancer Horror theme. I love it from the first moment I saw. I saw some people don't like the race. I like it them. I think it looks funny. It looks very Blue Ball. And I decided to collect this theme. I'm very happy. I wanted to go for Halloween colors, so this pink and this purple. I think at the end I managed to get this funny look. You will have better pictures later on. This picture is not the best maybe, but you will see close-ups of the different characters there. And here is where we have Jimmy. If you don't know who is Jimmy, is this guy here in the middle, and I did a small history about him. There is a small video talking about Jimmy. So if you want to know more about him, look for the video and you will enjoy it. So this is the basic team. I think with the box you have a full team. You don't need to buy more things. And I just bought this miniature from Aren Miniatures just to have another werewolf to be used as a star player. So this is a little bit bigger than the other werewolves, and I think will work as a star player or mercenary. So I like it, and this miniature, and just wanted to have an option in case we need endorsement or something like that in the match. So full team, very happy how they look like, and yeah, it's the team I'm playing now in the league here in the family league, and I'm really enjoying. It's very different play style as the orcs or the humans, and yeah, and it's quite a curious team to play. And coming from the Blue Ball Season 2 starter set or starter box, here we have the team of Black Orcs. Really nice team. I enjoyed a lot painting them. It's the second 12 I'm painting, and I decided to go. As you can see in the previous teams, the trolls were in blue base. This time I decided to go for a green and lime green for the belly. I also paint Barach. So this Barach can be used in any of the orcs team. So it's quite a great addition to my collection. And you can see here I also have a lot of balls from the different teams. So just I wanted to share with you the different balls that I have painted. I think now I have almost all the balls from the Blue Ball painted. But yeah, you have a lot of the same. So yeah, I just like to play with everything painted, and this way I paint them. So nice team. I enjoy painting yellow, maybe very close to my original paint job of the first team I painted, but I think at the end it matched very nicely with the orc skin and goblin skin, and I'm pretty happy how they look like. And here we have the last team I painted. Although the miniatures are not new, they were I had them in my pile of shame for a long time. Well, I acquired them from my brother, so he was playing them, and then I had some other miniatures to complete the team, because I think one Beastman was lost. So I bought a pack of 4 Beastman from Mako Miniatures, and I also had this Borak from make miniatures. Here we have the original Borak. I will use him as one of my blockers. Okay, so then I can have 4 blockers, the Borak, this guy here, this one here, and this one here. I will have the Minotaur, and in case I want to use, I have this is a Borak because it's bigger, or the Mercenary. And then I also have all the Beastmen. So it's a team of 16, the full team, full complete, and ready to punch on the pitch. But so far I have not played them. I just painted. I'm looking forward to playing them in the future. So yeah, I think it's quite a nice team. And these all metal miniatures, all the 4, the 3 blockers were very different. Of course, Borak is also different. The Minotaur is quite heavy. And the Beastmans, yeah, are repeated by 2. Okay, so they go in pairs. This one is the same as this one here. There is only one that does not have his copy because I think was lost in the war. But this one is the same as this one here. And then I think I have these 2 are the 2 with the knife, and the only one that does not have a brother is this one that doesn't have a twin. Okay, so yeah, these are all the teams that I painted for Blue Ball, but I still have a little bit more. So as I said, the Novelty and Glyph Overwolf from the starter set are not painted yet. Of course, I cannot miss the 2 referees. Okay, that come in the starter set. They are painted. Yeah, you don't have too many rules. I mean, no, we have the inducements, the special referees that you can use for them. I think we have one that is the special dwarf, but I like to put them next to the field. Even my little son likes to see the referee there. Yeah, and it's a nice thing to put next to the field to give a little bit more of atmosphere of Blue Ball. Nice miniatures. I enjoy painting them, although they are not needed for the game. And finally, I want to share with you these 2 trophies that I have in my collection. These were from the 90s. Okay, so I don't know how they arrived to me. Well, this one I know. I won a league and I painted. But this one, I don't know how it arrived to me, but suddenly I find it in my collection and I decided to paint it. So these 2 nice trophies, nice things to have in your collection. Okay, when I was playing with my orcs, I was always carrying this trophy to show the people that I won a league with the orcs. But yeah, and now I have these 2 ones. So these are made of metal, and I think they were given to the shops and to the organizers to give it as a prize for the winners of a league, of a tournament in the 90s or early 2000 when they were launched Blue Ball, I think around the 90s. So happy to have them in my collection. I think this is a nice thing to close up. So now I have made much more pictures, much more close-ups, so you will be able to see better paint jobs. I will now let you enjoy on the paint jobs and the different teams. You will be able to see the evolution of my paint job as well. And they are not in any particular order. I just put some pictures so you will be able to see close-ups of the different players of the teams. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give a like if you have liked it, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and now enjoy the pictures. Bye.